Hello my friends, welcome to another watercolor tutorial. We are doing something easy, I hope. Sometimes I say that and it ends up being really difficult, but I don't know when in March this is going to be released, so this may or may not really be relevant if it's the end of March, but I just thought it would be fun to have the word March and then like some sort of flowers, tulips, something sprouting out of each letter. I just haven't determined yet whether I'm going to write March in marker or in using paint. The easy route would be to use a marker, but I'm going to just try this paintbrush and try and make like nice letters. We'll see if this works or not. I don't know if you can hear that music in the background. My baby has this piano and you just put it on like autoplay and it just plays these same songs on repeat. It's very cute and the songs are getting stuck in my head. My husband was joking around. He's like, you can't find these, no, what did he say? Something like, you know, you can't find these on YouTube and download them to listen to them, so don't even try. Like, next thing I know, you're gonna be listening to this. You're gonna be playing this on your phone or something. So these letters are actually turning out quite nice. I'm just using kind of reminds me of, I don't know where I've seen it, but in the past, on social media, I've seen like this Japanese ink type of writing, and this is what that reminds me of. Oh, this song's a jam. Knees and toes, na, 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 na. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. This may be the most cringy thing you see today or hear today, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I have a kid. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing even cringier things when she becomes a little more cognizant. And you could swing back to me. Sorry, so I got distracted by these songs and I didn't say what I'm doing now. So I have like with pencil, I drew it in pencil first just so I had some sort of a guide to go off of, but I have a flower stem coming off of each letter and I've curved them so they're kind of spread out nicely and some overlap a little bit. I haven't yet determined what I am painting yet. I mean, daffodils would probably be appropriate, but in a bubblegum tree and you could swing back to me. I don't really like this flower, or not petal. What is this called? I don't know. I don't know what this is called. I am using any, like, just use whatever green you have because I know I'm gonna get that question. Doesn't matter whatever you have on hand, my friend. My friends. And I'm using the shape of my brush to paint on these. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What are these called? This is like the most basic anatomy of a flower. This is the stem. What are the leaves? They're not petals. Please, someone educate me and then give me a smack on the head. I can't believe I forgot what they're called. And I don't want to say blame it on mommy brain or whatever they call it these days. I mean, we're what, 6 minutes into this video, and my daughter has been on her tummy this entire time without a single complaint. And by complaint, I mean a cry or a disapproving sound. And she was on it for before I started this video, so on her tummy, I mean. We read that at her age, at the time of filming this video, she should be on her stomach for 80 or 90 minutes a day. That's an hour and a half. That's a long time. And I get it doesn't have to be cute like at one time. But even cumulatively, it's challenging to achieve that. Especially when your baby doesn't like being on her tummy. I think she's getting used to it, like she's starting to like it a little bit more. Because she doesn't complain as much, but certainly not getting the 90 minutes they recommend. Okay, that looks pretty nice. I have still yet, oh, I heard the first cry, the first yelp. What are we gonna do as the flowers at the top? I really don't want to mess this up because flowers are not my forte. So when things start going right, I'm nervous to do things incorrectly. What's like an easy daffodil? Oh, wow. That went from 0 to 0 quickly. My husband is there, by the way, before I get called a bad mother. He is tending to her. So I just kind of continued that same pattern that I used for these unnamed leaves that I still cannot figure out the name of. So, you know, you can do that. Or if you have a better idea for flowers, by all means. Kind of looks like a corn stalk or something, but I'm gonna say this is an abstract daffodil, even though it looks absolutely nothing like a daffodil. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm tempted to take a little bit of orange, maybe add some color to this. Why isn't it coming out? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I really hope that was on the screen. I tend to pull this towards myself as I'm painting, and I don't pay attention to whether it's on the screen or not. So that's quite nice. I like that. I do like that. I am going to be daring here and add I'm going to add like these little orange lines coming out. I don't know what that is supposed to be, but I'm trying to add a little bit of variety to this. But maybe know when to stop, Julia. If you understand that reference, then I appreciate you being a dedicated viewer of my videos. Sorry, I've been using these new brushes that I have from, the brand is called Grabby. And at first I really didn't like them. When I was trying them out in my tutorials, and I kind of made it known that I didn't like them, but I kept trying them, and I think it was just user error because they've really grown on me. I think I was just used to a more stiff bristled brush, and so it was frustrating to work with at first, but I've since gotten used to it. So here I'm just kind of putting a second layer onto the things that I can't figure out the name of. The petals on the stems. And at first I started with a dark color, and then I switched to lime green as the accent, and I like the lime green a little more. So I'm gonna go back to these guys, just add it in. And the great thing about these Grabby paints is that they are super duper opaque, and I can apply this lime green over top of that darker color that I used before. So that looks pretty nifty. I just came up with this out of my own head. I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Ooh, one more thing I'm gonna add actually really quick. Know when to stop, Julia. Is adding little grassy patches. Although I should have used this other brush for that because the point is a little bit finer. Yeah, I'm just adding these little grassy strands. That was kind of a mistake. Kind of wish I could undo that, but it's overlapping the letters, so it's just gonna have to stay. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this. Please comment, hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next tutorial.